How's it going today, Libra? Welcome to the channel. My name is Robin and this is AriesFireTarot. I'm just getting ready to do you guys the end of month reading for April of 2019. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Let me know how you're doing in the comments down below. I love getting your comments. I do my best to respond to everybody, so I won't leave you hanging out there. Right now I'm just shuffling the Gilded Tarot deck, guys, for your general reading for the end of April 2019. I really hope that, like, when people tune in, and I'm aware that you're spending your time with me, I really hope that these videos resonate with everyone. But you know what? It's a collective energy, so it might not resonate with you 100%, but I find that there's always something in a video, especially if you've been guided to click on that. Something is going to resonate with you, so take what works for you and leave the rest for another viewer on the channel. That's just the best advice I can give for tuning into general readings, right? So just going to do one more quick shuffle and we'll get going on your reading right now. Okay, I feel like that's good. I'm actually going to do a deck cut and start from the top half. Okay. Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about starting off on some sort of a journey. So some of you could be heading in a new direction. Some of you might not even be aware of this yet. Sometimes the universe opens a door for us by surprise and we're like, oh, I think I'll walk through this door right now. I think that's going to happen for a few of you. This is really interesting. I think what I'm getting here is a lot of you are kind of miserable in the situation that you're in right now. And you're spending a lot of time. I'm seeing the word hate. You're hating what's going on. You're hating your situation. It could be where you live. It could be your job. It could actually be the person that you're in a relationship with. And you'd like to start over again. Got the Two of Wands. You definitely want to start over again. But I think you're so, I'm getting the word here, poisoned. You're so poisoned by your negative thinking that you're not seeing a way out of it right now. I don't think you really believe that there is a way out of it right now. Let's keep pulling cards. This is pretty cool. So we've got the World card here for you. And to me, this is just representative of coming out on top. I think some of you are like not in the best situation, like I said before, but I do see an end to it. And I think that despite the way you feel, it's going to happen for you anyway. I mean, I'm really a believer that things come about because you have positive ways of thinking about things, but sometimes the universe takes control and opens doors for you regardless. And I think this is going to happen, and I think your mind is going to be blown a little bit when this does happen. And then we've got the Four of Wands here. So the Four of Wands is about having something really to celebrate, like being able to get together and be happy with friends and family and stuff like that. That could even be, you know, a wedding or something happening. Like, I'm seeing festival for some of you. And I think you could be meeting somebody at this event that can help you out. Like, and never underestimate that somebody wants to help others. You know, it can be, and I think it's particularly been happening ever since, you know, social media has been such a boom, because we see so many keyboard warriors online, right? And they're not the nicest people, and they're just absolute trolls. And it kind of makes us forget that people are basically nice, right? Like if you walk down the street, depending on where you live, like you can say hello to almost everybody and they'll say hello back, and like people hold the door open for you, and you know, people are really nice. So if you meet somebody out there that offers to help you, and I'm seeing for some of you just even receiving a pamphlet on something, which is really strange. But you know what, I posted a video last time and I was saying, I forget what sign. I do so many readings, you guys, but I'm just going to give you the general idea. I was saying that if you get invited to some sort of event, especially a worship event, if you're not a churchgoer, take the invitation and go. And somebody just commented last night, they said that they got invited to church with somebody and they're not a churchgoer and they're going. And I just think that's so amazing, because you never know when the door is going to open and who's going to open it for you. So there is going to be something going on here. And I'm just getting festival, you guys. It's going to be maybe like an open air market, you know, just something where you can just go walk through. I think you're going to bump into somebody and things are just going to take off. It does happen, you guys. It happens to people all the time. This is what synchronicity is for. This is like the magic of, you know, just being able to connect with somebody. It's just unbelievable, the things that can happen. All you have to do is just show up. Like if you get an invitation, or you're like, oh, I think I want to go check out this, things can really happen that are magical. And I've got the 6 of Cups here for you. So I think this is going to be something that you've really been wanting for a long time, and it's going to come back around for you. You know, it could have been something that you just didn't even pursue. Like you had options, like you might have had 2 options to take path A or path B, and you chose what you might observe right now as being the wrong path. But, you know, there's no wrong path. There's detours and there's learning, but there's no wrong path. If you think of yourself as making a mistake, then that just kind of drives in this negative thinking here that I don't think you're having a very good time right now, especially when you're trying to sleep and I think you're really beating yourselves up, but you don't have to, because there's something that's coming back in that you wanted, I think possibly even as a child. We've got the 6 of Cups here, which is the flashback card, is the karma card. This is something that you've been sort of looking back at it and like romanticizing it a little bit and saying, oh, you know, whew, I should have done that. I wouldn't be here. But there was something that you had to learn along the way. You know, you could have, I think for some of you, chosen the wrong love interest, chosen the wrong career. And I don't want to make it sound like when I say wrong, it just wasn't for your highest good, but there was something that you had to learn along the way. So this is where being grateful for every single thing that has ever happened to us comes in, because, you know, not everybody has the prettiest life. Like I had, like, let's not even talk about it, but I mean, that's like a horrifying childhood, right? So, but now where I am now in like being a tarot reader, all of that helps me read these cards. So now where I'm sitting now, I'm grateful for it. I wasn't for a long time, and I was like this for a long time. So I see this unfolding for you, where it's all gonna make sense. Like hindsight is 20/20, you guys. So I know it's not always easy when you're in the middle of this crap situation to be grateful and like, oh, this is amazing. It doesn't feel that way at the time, but you just have to keep going, you guys. So I've got the Knight of Wands here for you, which is an action card, and I pulled this underneath the 9 of Swords. So we have the Knight of Wands. This is about moving and travel, and this is a really effervescent type of energy with the Knight of Wands. You could definitely be moving to a new chapter in your life. You might not be moving, you know, cities or houses or neighborhoods, but I feel like you're moving forward. You're being able to leave sort of this like grim despair situation behind you, and you're going to be moving on, and you're speak much. Your energy is going to change from this sort of negative, gloomy to being like really bubbly and happy again. You got some really good cards here, you guys. I'm seeing that some of you are honestly not having the best time ever, but it's gonna end, you guys. And it's gonna be something that you've definitely brought about on your own. You might get the help of somebody, don't get me wrong. I mean, somebody could extend out a hand to you, but you're really going to turn your life around. And I pulled this right underneath the World card. So you really, and the King of Pentacles is somebody who is a self-made man, right? He's somebody that takes charge of his life. And I feel like right now you're not feeling in charge of your life. And I don't know why, you guys. On the Nine of Swords, I keep on picking up the ceiling. The ceiling. Like, you see how that, it's like, you know, in some floors, they're like that checkered pattern. Here, let me turn it upside down. Does that make more sense? This is having some significance for some of you. You're gonna feel like you're gonna walk into some place and it's gonna have this sort of checkerboard pattern flooring. And you're gonna have this feeling of deja vu with the Six of Cups. It's gonna mean something to you. Or it's gonna trigger some of you, but in a good way. I've never had that happen with that card before, so it is significant for some of you guys out there, and just let me know about that. I love this next card for you because this is the Eight of Pentacles, and this is about pushing yourself to the next level through study or doing an on-the-job training or, you know, something like that. Being, the word escapes me right now, but, you know, it'll come to me in a second, I hope. So you're definitely... Oh, it's really bugging me. I can't think of the word. Intern. Thank you. Finally. Okay, I can move on. So you're definitely going to do something. Like, you're really going to move out of this lethargy and doom and gloom. And here, I'm going to show you these cards in the order that they came out for me on the bottom row. Something is going to come back again, an opportunity that either you chose something over top of it or you just let it slide or whatever, but something is going to come back around, something that you have been thinking about quite a bit. And it's going to move you to the next level of your life. It's going to change how you feel about yourself, about your position, just about everything, with the Knight of Wands here. And it's going to propel you to really take control of where you are in your situation. And you're going to be able to build something out of it. And you're going to do this with this drive that you did not have before, right? You're studying, you're taking that time out of your schedule, even if it's an hour a day, to do something to improve the situation that you're in right now. So, and for a lot of you, I think it is work, you know. Some of you, I think it is the place that you live. I'm really not seeing romance here, you guys, but honestly, dudes, if somebody has, like, what's going on with this checkerboard floor? I know somebody watching this video, it has a significance to you. Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, it's gonna, like, drive me crazy because I don't know why it's popping out, but it's popping out for a reason, so let me know. But definitely, guys, you've got something better is on the way. And you don't have to worry that you're going to choose incorrectly or have to go through this huge life lesson, because the thing that you wanted in the past, it wouldn't come back around if you were not ready for it. You've already learned that lesson that the universe was like, so we need to talk about, you know, so you've learned that lesson. You're able to move on. Give yourself a little bit of a break and get some sleep. And just, yeah, have faith that things are going to turn out for you, and they will. And it's going to be out somewhere. Get out. If you guys are not getting out of the house, get out. Even if it's just for a walk. Go look, like yard sailing, something. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there for you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Remember to subscribe if you have not done so already. And I'm going to wrap it up. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.